Ask the Messengers, the program that deals with substance abuse, real people telling real stories. Hosted by Pastor Lester Lewis, co-host Charlize Wilkerson and Leroy Carey. Produced by David Humphreys. Where there is addiction, there is a chance for recovery. We're trying to help save lives on Ask the Messengers.
Today on Ask the Messengers, we present part 2 of our 1-year anniversary celebration. The celebration took place on November 5th, 2017 at the Hotel St. Regis in Midtown Detroit. And of course, we brought our cameras along to capture this milestone event. For entertainment, we had a 2-piece band, gospel singers, then we had a panel discussion, an awards presentation, we had good food to eat, plus we celebrated our executive producer George Page's birthday that night. Excerpts from our 15 episodes filled the big screen during the evening, and our street reporter LaShawn Battle interviewed some of our guests from the recovery community to get some real stories from real people. And it's all here on this episode of Ask the Messengers.
So, at the end of the year, your accountant is going to tell you where to send some money. Make sure you send that to Pastor Donna, I want to thank Pastor Lewis, I want to thank Tina, I want to thank the security staff, I want to thank each one of you, I want to thank the hotel, I want to thank Nat Moore. This is an expensive event. I want to thank our group over here, and we want you to know.
Our street reporter LaShawn Battle spoke with some of our guests who are recovering addicts, and they told her of how being around drugs and alcohol as a kid may have helped to start them down the wrong path in life.
Okay, in your mother's addiction, did she take you through her addiction with her?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can remember many a times. The most thing that I always stand out in my mind is that she was walking across the street on Atkinson, and she had a rubber band wrapped around her arm and no shirt on and in her bra, and was sweating and hair all over her head, and I didn't know what was going on. And she laid down, and when I was getting ready for school that next morning, she was just laying there. My mother used to always get up and try to take care of me, but she wouldn't get up, and she had OD'd. Thank God I went and called people and banged on the door, but she had OD'd.
You know, I'm pretty much basically like everybody else. You know, I came up in a dysfunctional family. My father was incarcerated. My mother was very young. And I was the oldest of 3, and my grandmother was a bootlegger, a hustler. You know, she was a gangster. So, you know, it was crap games, card games, and all of that stuff in the house. And I was a server and a runner at 9.
How did your using affect your relationship with your kids?
Wow. I never had a relationship really with them because either I was using or I was locked up. So when I got clean, they was grown. And so I missed all their childhood. And so building a relationship with them now is, with my son anyway, is like more of a strain, trying to get to know him and him to really get to know me instead of me being a drug addict.
My younger kids don't remember me using, but my older kids always had to stay with a family member. They were moved around a whole lot, you know, even though the family members took good care of them. You don't realize what you do to your kids till after, you know, you really sit down and if you make it. So it's an experience that I wouldn't advise anybody to try.
Do you have any kids?
I have one son, and I have 4 stepchildren. And my son, he has cancer. He got cancer when he was 15, and that's the beauty part of it, that I was clean. And so I was able to take care of my son, and I'm still taking care of my son and making sure he gets to his chemo visits because his chemo is going to last until September of 2018. He's on a 3.5-year treatment.
Andre Johnson, now with 29 years clean, is president and CEO of the Detroit Recovery Project. He shared their mission and their goals and gave us some insight on the long-term recovery process.
Ultimately, it's about helping people sustain long-term recovery and access recovery. And since we've started, the organization really just blossomed. And it blossomed in the city, it blossomed because of the City of Detroit Recovery Community. I mean, as I look out here, I can guarantee you that at least 30, 40 people sitting in this room have been in long-term recovery for 20 years or better. And that means a lot. That means that we're now responsible mothers, fathers, and spouses, and business owners, and taxpayers.
Somebody said grandfathers too, don't grandfathers.
I'm too young to be a grandfather, but I am a person in long-term recovery. And what that means is I haven't used any drugs and alcohol in over 29 years.
Artesia Washington, who operates the Irvine Brain Injury Center, told of the difficulties of dealing with auto accident victims who suffered a brain injury, a large percentage of whom she said had drugs or alcohol in their systems at the time of their accidents.
But the brain injury is chemical imbalances. You know, a lot of it really goes undiagnosed. All of your body functionings are off. So how do you expect to recover just from the brain injury when everything else is off? And like Dr. Regis talked about, it's a brain disease. All these things are going on. I need help. I'm here for help. I'm here for support. I'm in the fight with you guys. So, I mean, that's where I am. That's what's going on.
Our co-host, Leroy Carey, who was also a recovering addict with 27 years clean, explained how the 12-step program helped him remain clean all those years.
Now, the 12-step program is simply a set of principles that's written so you can follow them in your daily life. It's like going to find a treasure. You got to have a map. And the 12 steps is the map. Now, if you follow the map, you're probably going to find a treasure. Those that don't follow the map will probably fall to the wayside. Just because you fall don't mean you fail. Because if you fall on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Now, those who understand that will understand that there are no such thing as a failure in recovery. Don't be afraid to get into a 12-step program. 12-step programs are designed for anything that you have obsession and compulsion with. If you gamble too much, we got 12 steps for that. If you eat too much, we got 12 steps for that. If you have too much sex, we got 12 steps for that. So, the 12-step program is just a set of principles that you need to follow in your daily life. And what it do, it will change your life.
Stay tuned for more of Ask the Messengers.
When an auto accident interrupts your peace of mind, your family, your life,
the law firm is the only law firm that will truly help you. They treated me like family and communicated every detail of my case. Not only are they here to fight, the law firm is here to help you.
I'm Sherry Lobb of the Lobb Law Firm. Helping you in an auto accident is our #1 priority. Call today for a free consultation. 855-HELP-YOU.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. You know, most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Shabri wants to work with Wayne County homeowners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Take the first step towards staying in your home by going down to the Wayne County Treasurer's office on the 5th floor of the International Building in Greektown.
Stop by today to learn more about our payment plans and especially the newly extended interest rate reduction program.
Already in the payment plan? It's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in Rite Aid stores and community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
Hi, my name is Brenda Owens. I work at Greenfield Hair Collections, and I love doing hair. I've been doing it for almost 30 years now, actually. And I do a little bit of everything. This style right here is a pin curl. This is my weekly client, Lenise, short and sassy. She just got a fresh haircut last week. The name of the salon is Greenfield Hair Collections. We're located on Greenfield between Outer Drive and Curtis. I'm on the 2nd level. My name is Brenda. My phone number is 313-729-8194. Give me a call. I love what I do.
Hi, I'm Ashley Greaser, the Office Manager at Premier Supportive Services. Here at Premier, we offer a variety of services that include residential service, 24-hour residential, attendant care, semi-independent, as well as many other services. So if you know of anyone that has been involved in a car accident, we are located at 17555 James Cousin, Suite 2, or you can give us a call at 313-345-3668.
I'm Artesia Washington, and I'd like to welcome you to Irvine Head Injury, where restoring you to your previous level of functioning is our goal. We offer services such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech and language pathology, aquatic therapy, massage therapy, and counseling. An automobile accident is an unfortunate event. If you feel that you or a loved one can benefit from our services, you can be reached at 248-415-2500. We look forward to hearing from you.
So, what brought you to recovery?
Well, in 1990, I was on the run from the feds. I was hiding out, and one of my partners had told me, he said, hey, man, you know, go to Salvation Army. You can hide in there, you know, like you go into treatment, and ain't nobody gonna come in there looking for you. So I went in there with the assumption that I was just hiding out, you know. And to stay there, it was a prerequisite that you attend meetings. I had never heard of NA or AA or none of that, you know. And the guy came upstairs to our living quarters, and he said, come on, everybody got to go downstairs to this meeting. And I'm like, man. So I go down to the meeting, and it was a Narcotics Anonymous meeting. And that was my first full visual of the 12-step program. Although at that time I didn't get the concept, you know, but I heard a few things. And the next time that I had got out of jail, it's some prominent figures in recovery now. They was like they first year clean or they 5th year clean. And I wanted to be like them guys, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to emulate them. Like, man, how could they get clean? You know, like I was very curious. How was they doing this? And I started running around the meetings and hanging out. But I couldn't stay clean. I couldn't stay clean for more than 9 months because I didn't want to surrender that lifestyle.
Whew, the last day, I was out there for hours. I couldn't get in a date, which date is a trick. It took hours and hours, and it was like very tiresome. And then when I finally got some crack, I couldn't breathe because I have asthma, and I'm almost died. Felt like I was dying to get to the crack house, and I couldn't breathe, and it was like the worst experience I ever had. And I went in the house, and I came back out, and the police pulled me over because the outfit I had on was outrageous. Anyway, but they asked me my name, and I didn't lie this time. I told them my name. I was tired, and I went to jail, and I waved to everybody and told them bye. And when I did that, I knew that was my last time ever getting high.
What brought me to the recovery was my experience with Michigan Department of Corrections. I was tired of going in and out, in and out, in and out of jails and to prison.
I remember when I was out there, and I used to feel like Martin Luther King. He used to always go through my head when he said, I have a dream. I had a dream one day that I was going to be clean. Even though I was going down them dark alleys and I was going to that dope house, I still had hope inside that one day I was going to be clean. And today I am clean, and I am so joyful and so happy to be clean today. I would never, ever go back to that life anymore. The lifestyle alone, I mean, being with me and you normally wouldn't be with if you was in your right state of mind. You know, people think it's easy for a woman just to lay down. Oh, it's not, especially when you don't want to. It is just degrading.
What brought me to recovery was the death of a stranger, because at this time I was selling dope at a crack house. Before she can leave the perimeter of the house, she was robbed and murdered for the 2 dime rocks that I gave her on credit. And that was the end for me. I felt responsible for her death. You know, I blamed myself, because if I wasn't trying to stay high for free, you know, and gave it to her, I felt like she wouldn't have been robbed for some dope that she got on credit from me. So I still struggle with that every year that my clean day come up. But when they say, God say, others must die for something to live. So I felt like her death was the day I started to live again.
Stay tuned for more of Ask the Messengers.
I'm Artesia Washington, and I'd like to welcome you to Irvine Head Injury, where restoring you to your previous level of functioning is our goal. We offer services such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech and language pathology, aquatic therapy, massage therapy, and counseling. An automobile accident is an unfortunate event. If you feel that you or a loved one can benefit from our services, you can be reached at 248-415-2500. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, I'm Ashley Greaser, the Office Manager at Premier Supportive Services. Here at Premier, we offer a variety of services that include residential service, 24-hour residential, attended care, semi-independent, as well as many other services. So if you know of anyone that has been involved in a car accident, we are located at 17555 James Cousin, Suite 2, or you can give us a call at 313-345-3668.
We'll be right back with more of Ask the Messengers.
Thank you for calling the Lob Law Firm.
Injured? We can help. Call the Lob Law Firm today. Call for free consultation. 855-HELP-YOU. Millions of dollars have been recovered. No recovery, no fee. Over 40 years experience. Don't trust the insurance adjuster. The insurance adjuster works for the insurance company. But we work for you. Call today, 855-HELP-YOU. That's the law firm. And remember, your choice of lawyer makes a big difference.
You're a parent, and you suspect that your child's drug use is ruining their lives. Ask the Messengers is here to help. Bring your child on our show and allow our recovering addicts and experts to help you help them get their lives back on track. Contact us at askthemessengers@gmail.com.
Long-term recovery has saved a countless number of lives and has helped many people to turn their lives around. Here are some of the answers we received when LaShawn asked the question, what keeps you in recovery?
Knowing that I can save somebody else's life. That is what keeps me in recovery. The point knowing that you can't keep what you have without giving it away. So to help another person not have to go through the dilemmas or the trials that I went through, that helps keeps me clean. And knowing that someone lost their life for me to come to life, I respect that more than anything. So that also keeps me clean, because when I celebrate my clean time, I also celebrate her death.
Oh my God, what keep me in recovery? Oh, my newfound friends, the life that I'm living now. I'm a minister at my church. I started a support group at my church called Finally Free. Those who are set free are free indeed. Helping other people, doing other, this going back where I came from, and strengthening people and giving them hope.
What keeps you in recovery?
What keeps me in recovery is my kids again, and the people I see around me. Is no greater joy than seeing somebody celebrate being clean, and knowing that I can get through anything, and I don't have to use. It's just worth it. You know why? You know I can't tell you why I did it, but I'm glad I'm not doing it no more.
What keep you in recovery?
The memory of living in hell, and how, when I just told you how I was raised and how I became used to an abnormal way of living, where I would rather eat next to a garbage can than at a table which I had just cleaned for the customers to eat at. I wouldn't sit there. I felt too uncomfortable, and I had got too comfortable living in the alley like a rat, like an animal. The memory of that is enough to keep me in recovery for the rest of my life.
What keeps me in recovery is I don't want to die. That's what I don't want to die, and life is wonderful. Why would I trade this, what I have now, for that ever again?
What keep you in recovery?
I love the fact that my children love to be around me. The freedom from active addiction has given me an opportunity to realize my dreams, to be independent. I'm a business owner. I have a home. That was one of my biggest things in my addiction is that, you know, if I ever get clean, ain't nobody ever gonna put me out no more. And I got a nice, big, lavish home, you know, but the things, they don't really mean nothing. You know, it's like the interior fabric of my recovery is so paramount, you know, because I got a structure with friends, with family. I have a networking community. I'm never alone. I'm always active, you know, in other people's lives. You know, like they have a cliche in the fellowship that says you got to give it away to keep it. So that's why I'm doing this, you know, like, because somebody gonna see this that know me and know who I was, know the stuff that I did, and like, man, if that dude can get clean, anybody can get, you know, any addict.
Basically, I tell people what keeps me in recovery is that I still have issues that I deal with on a daily basis. I found out that this process, if done correctly, and these steps and internalizing them, that you always have something to work on, you know. Not to mention I like living the way I'm living today. You know, I like giving back to the community. I like having my own door key. I like being able to go into my own refrigerator and drive my own car. You know, I like washing up in the morning on a regular basis. A lot of things that I did that I couldn't do while I was using, I like doing in recovery. You know, and I think one of the main things that keep me in recovery today is giving back to those, you know, like it was given to me. You know, I'm in the process of starting a program. I work for Mental Health Authority here in the city of Detroit. I manage a group home. And what we found is we have a lot of consumers that come into our facilities that has a dual diagnosis of drugs and mental issues. And being in this recovery process and dealing with the mental health population for the last 20 years, I decided to go back to school, which I'm in school now, talk to my provider. So once I get my degree, we want to try to set up some kind of program to help those that have this mental challenge and this substance abuse problem and incorporate it in our group home set.
You've been watching Ask the Messengers. To watch more episodes, go to the Ask the Messengers channel on YouTube or to our website, askthemessengers.org or .com. And please like and follow us on Facebook. We also invite you to attend our 12-step program meetings every Wednesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and every Friday, 10 a.m. to noon at the Greater Love Christian Center, 18400 Schaefer in Detroit, Michigan. For help, contact the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration National Helpline at 1-800-662-4357 or visit their website, www.samhsa.gov. Special thanks to all our guests who came forward with their real stories in hopes of helping someone else. And thank you for watching.